Welcome back to our Let's Play series using the HermitPack mod pack for Minecraft 1.10. How's everybody doing today? This episode we are going to look into using Tinker's construct to double our ores, make it more efficient than just burning them up in furnaces. We're also going to look into a couple other things I did, very minor. Made some more of these crates, the small crates, just to kind of get myself a little organized. So, for Tinker's Construct, the first thing we are going to do is make our smeltery. Now, smeltery is going to take, to make the smeltery is going to take a lot of clay, a lot of gravel, a lot of sand. I have already made a bunch of these seared bricks, which is your basic building block for all this stuff. I already have more than I need, but we will make another just to show you how we do it. In order to make the seared bricks, you need grout. We'll make a few things. A few more. We'll just throw that all in there. Oh, one thing I wanted to tell you about is this right here, toast. Toast gets you 4 hunger bars, and it's really easy to make. Make the same way as bread. Just 3 wheat across. And then just cook it. Put that in the furnace. But yeah, it's a very nice food source, especially early game. Because I expanded my farm a little bit. But now, let us get to the Tinker's Construct. Let's just bring up the stuff. You can see a lot of stuff you can make. But what we are going to be focusing on is this stuff. Now, the smeltery is a multi-block. I figured I am going to make a 3-level high smeltery. The more levels, the more molten ore you can keep in it and such. We will get into that in a bit. So for a 3-level high one, we are going to need basically, how does this work out? 12 layers per block. You will need 41 seared blocks, which are these right here. Each block takes 4 seared bricks. Now, in order to make the fully functional smeltery, 3-level high, you are going to end up needing 212 of these seared bricks. These seared bricks. The seared blocks, we need 41. On this one with the crafting, I noticed, if this plus sign is lit up, you can move the items directly into your crafting table. But it appears to only do it one at a time. So we'll do it this way, because I did not want to shift click. Because I did not need that many. This will get us 32. 40, and then one more. So we have our seared bricks. This is the next thing you're going to need, the smeltery controller. This just takes 8 seared bricks. We will make one of them. You need a seared tank, which also needs a piece of glass, which I did not get, and hopefully 1 piece of sand left. Oh, let's get our toast out of there. Let's make a piece of glass real quick. And voila. Okay, so we need our tank. Now we have that. Now putting all this together like this with these items will make you the multi-block structure. You can put stuff in, smelt it down, and each ore, instead of getting 1 out of the furnace, when you run it through here, you get 2. But with how it is right now, you can't get it out of there. So we need to make a few more things. We are going to need to make drains, and I am going to make 2 drains. You'll see why in a moment. For faucets, you're going to need 2 of those, 1 for each drain. So we have our drains and our faucets. So we can pour stuff out of our smeltery, but we need to pour it into something. And for those, we are going to get a cast-in basin. Just 1. That'll go in under one of our drains, and the other is going to be the casting table. So we have that. And this chest looks kind of small, and I did put some stuff in here. You know what, real quick? The old vanilla chest. Pretty small. Don't really care for the look all that much. Chances are I'll be using a lot of these crates, but let's upgrade this real quick. If you put a plank surrounded by ingots, you will get this. To upgrade from a wooden chest to an iron chest, all you do is put on your hotbar, highlight it, right click on the chest, and voila. And now it basically is the size of 2. Now, if you look in here, and you can type, unlike me, you're going to see a lot. You can upgrade them all the way up to diamond. Each one, I believe, doubling the size. Or adding 1 wooden chest. I don't really recall. I never really added up how much more. But a good tip. But in this mod pack, you're probably going to be using crates, to be honest with you. Although they may have limitations I don't know about, and we might end up having to use a lot of chests. Just 1 second. I am sick today. So we'll let this finish burning up. We don't need any of that stuff. Eventually we'll put another level on, though. Okay, let's sleep real quick. You earn an achievement for baking bread, for making toast. Alright, so let us get this stuff. Let's see. Let's just load it all up. So we can get everything placed nice and pretty. Remove this stuff. This chest is basically my prep chest. So I have the items set up for the next episode, so I'm not running around too much. And you can right click to harvest stuff, but if you have a placeable block in your hand, it will place it over the top. Alright, you know what? Not going to mess with it. We are doing the tinkers. Alright, so this is how I make all my smelteries. You may want to do it different. But these bricks, the seared bricks, are going to be the majority of your smeltery regardless how you do it. I go one deep due to the fact that you don't need them outside of the 3x3. This inside base is going to be 3x3 regardless, I believe, but you can go up as high as you want to keep increasing capacity. And then you don't need one there either. I am messing this up. Alrighty. You just have to go the 3 around it. Yeah. We'll do 1 level first. And then do a 2nd level. Now, if you don't have enough stuff to do more than 1 level, if you take out 2 of these blocks and put in the controller and the tank, it will make it. But then you're going to have to dig down when you put drains on the 1st level to pour it out. So I always put them on the 2nd level. So we got those there. It's still not formed though, because you have to have this. You have to have the level that they're on completed, completely surrounded, before it will open. So we have the 2 drains, and on the drains, just right click on the front of the drain to put in the faucets. And as you can see, once we put those drains on, it completed it, and it opened up the interface. So the multi-block is complete at this time. I'm going to put a casting basin there and the table here. And now we are pretty much done. And on this, to open up the interface, you do have to right-click on the controller. See, now we have 2, 4, 6 times 3. We have 18. 18 slots that we can put ore in. But if you put another level on, oops. It now increases. See, we got the slider now. We can slide down farther. So fuel for this, which I did not think of at the time when I was getting ready. So we are going to end up having to... Oh, that is cool. This must be new with the update. Before, it only had 1 port that you could dump into. Now it looks like has ports on probably, I would assume, 3 sides. Yeah, 3 sides. So in reality, you're probably only going to need 1 of these drains. And then you can just put faucets on 2 sides to put stuff under it. You know what? Let's do that real quick. We have the extra seared bricks. We're only going to make one more. One more faucet. Then another basin. Because with the casting table, you're only going to need one. Oh, so that's cool. Get you guys out of there. So what I think I am going to do now is jump off camera real quick and go get us some fuel. Actually, you know what? Let's just make a couple buckets and we'll run down. And see. Whenever you're grabbing lava, use iron buckets. You can pick it up with the clay buckets, but once you place it, the bucket is destroyed. Ah, cool. So there's one source here. Huh? Oh. Where's the source block for this? Alright, let's see if we can find the source block without killing ourselves. There it is. So we'll grab this. Now that it's going to be darker, let's hit F7. Wait for this to come down. So we can see if it's making any dark spots. Because I lit this all up pretty well. It's a very extensive cave system. Alrighty, well, we got one bucket. I'm not going to run through the whole area. Oh, you saw that little thing for Mr. Twisted's team. That's because I claim chunks, which I don't really need to do. I'm just messing around with it a little bit. Is not a server, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to claim chunks. If you are in a server, you can claim chunks. And I believe that will limit people not on your team. You do that by Teams GUI. Basically adding friends. It will limit what people not on that list can do. Okay, let's turn this back off. Alright, so we have a lava bucket. Just right click on the seared tank. And now we have fuel. So let's go grab some ores real quick. I gotta redo something about that entrance. Okay, we got a decent amount of iron. We'll need 10. You know what? Alright. Let's put some tin in. We're not going to put it all in because there's something else that I need to do. Wow, tin cooks up a lot faster than I remember. So now we have 1 block or 6 ingots. To get that out with these make blocks. You right click on the faucet and it will pour a block, and when it fills up all the way, it'll cool. You'll see it change. Right click it to pull it out of there. Now you'll see we still have 6 ingots in there. Let's smelt up another. Now we have 1 block's worth. So actually, It's doing more than doubling. Seems almost like it's tripling it. So this is one way you can increase your ingot production. But sometimes you don't have enough for a block, and if you don't have enough, it'll either just pour in there and it won't fill, and then you won't be able to put another type of metal in there. The one thing that seems odd, though, where is it? Yep, right here. Materials and you. What we are going to need to do, let's go through the book. This is all the different stuff you can put on weapons. Here's a better one with the smeltery. Gives you all the exact. Oh, 3x3, it's 11x11. Wow. They have increased it. Ooh, a seared furnace. Might have to look into that as well. But to get the information we need, we are going to make the rest of the stuff that we need from Tinkerers to make tools. Not think. Tink. We're going to need some of this stuff. A lot of these are doubles, just different types of wood. Crafting station, I already made. We will need a stencil table. And all this stuff is going to take blank patterns. That is the recipe for that. Let's clear out some of our inventory. Just so there's a little more room. We have a bunch of wood here. I already got quite a few sticks, but... Alright, stencil table. Needs blank patterns. I am just going to make as many as I can. Because, you know, it's just wood. Alright, so we got 60. And you do use these later, as you will see. So we need a stencil table, which is a blank pattern, and a plank. The next item, let's just go down till we get to a different, the part builder, which is going to be a stencil and a log. Tool station, which is a crafting station and a stencil. Let's grab that. We don't need to go through the recipe again. And the last thing I'd like to have, where are you? Oh, there you are. Pattern chest. Just a stencil with planks around it. We can move these down. And I will get these in the wrong order, I pretty much guarantee. Alright, so we have 4. Let's do this. Pattern, or stencil table goes first. Then the chest, the part builder, and then tool station. Yes. Okay, stencil table. You just drop all your stencils in here. And you pick... This is where you're going to make your stencils to make stuff, basically. If you go to the part builder, or tool station, it has the stuff here you can click on. It pretty much shows you in components what you need. The first thing I am going to make stuff for is, we'll make an axe. So we need a tool rod, axe head, and binding. For all those, you are going to need stencils. So here is the axe head. We'll make that. Binding. And a tool rod. And while we're here, we may as well make a pickaxe one. And a shovel. That's kind of cool. As long as stuff's in there, see how it's up? It's showing the stencil in there, or the blank pattern. See? So that's kind of cool. Pattern chests have definitely changed. Oh, it fills up as you go. I see. You are going to have these on you. It's just checking that out. But now you go to part builder. Now we knew that for the shovel, or the axe, we needed an axe head pattern. Material cost is 2. You can use cobblestone. Material value 1, 2. Take that out. We're going to need a binding, which has a material cost of 1. And a tool rod, which also has a material cost of 1. So we have all that. That's kind of cool. It still shows the pattern in there. Now we go to this for the hatchet, and you just put the stuff in. And there you go. Now if you don't take this out right away, you can click up here and name it. Hit enter. Pull it out. And now you have a hatchet that is easily repairable. And you see it is named. And you'll also see the level on it. The more you use it, the more the level goes up. And you get bonuses every time it levels between, you know, speed increase. These trees are too close together. So let's take down a couple trees. Now when we look at it, it has 10 experience. So, oh, that was bad. I didn't mean to break that. I didn't even know it was there. Now you see this is stone. It has very low durability. See, now it's broke. Alright, you guys heard the chink. Now even leaves it does very slow. But what you can do, go back to the tool station, drop it in there, and whatever it's made of, what? Oh, the traits are basically making fun of you for making a stone one. But you can set it in there, put some cobble in, see, and now it brings the durability back up. If you hold shift, it gives you the stats, tells you what level it can mine to, attack speed and whatnot. Yeah, so now that is repaired. And can do the same with other items as well. But what I seem to have not gotten, there is another book for smelting, which I thought you got the first time you used it, or made a brick. Let me go double check, see if I don't have the book. Because what I wanted to do is make aluminum brass. You know what? Let's see if we can use this. Molten aluminum brass. Nope, it's not going to do it. Let's double check Tinkers. Because I usually only make this stuff. I make a bunch the first time. And I always forget what it is. But, you know, looking ahead now, I don't believe I have any aluminum anyway. So we had the other book. Any more books? Ooh, sharpening kit. See, because we're going to need that to make a blank cask. Or to make the different casks. But I don't see any other books. But who knows? I'll figure it out though. But more than likely offline. Or off camera, because we are to the end of our episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. And next time, we'll get some casts made, or I will show you what I did to make them. And also some of the other cooler stuff from Tinkerers. And I will start to make this not look like a hole in the wall. So, as always, be good. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.